Hello, welcome back on Let's Take a Stroll. I'm your host, Jeffrey Jacobs, and today we'll be talking about the U.S. Constitution. As some of you may know, the U.S. Constitution was created in 1767.
It's 1787. Get your facts straight.
Well, get out. So somebody cut it out of the shot. Anyways, well, that's why I have a special guest with me today to explain what the U.S. Constitution really is.
You again? Yes, dummy. We haven't even gotten him yet.
Oh, I must have forgot. You see, our special guest today isn't from our time, not even our century. Our studio has created something that's out of this world that has never been created before, only seen in movies. Follow me. You see, we decided to really know and understand the U.S. Constitution. We'll get somebody from that time. Now, I bet some of you are wondering, what is this creation you have created? Well, it's a time machine. I know, surprise, right? Well, we're way beyond our time. But there's one fault, and the fault is when we get somebody from the time, we have to leave somebody. But that's only one minor fault. Follow me. This is the creation we have created. I know it doesn't look like much, a little beat up, but this is only the first time. There'll be many more. You'll probably even have one in your garage soon. Okay, come on. Let's have you go.
Me?
Yes, you. You think you know everything, so why don't you go back in time and spend, kumbaya with everybody. Let's go. Come on. Follow me. Get in. Now, all you have to do is just sit there. Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, boop.
Where is IB?
Ladies and gentlemen, our guest, James Madison. Hello, sir. Good day. Good day. How are you? How are you feeling? How do you feel? Feel good? Different? Any injuries? I gotta write that down. This is our first time doing this.
No.
No? That's very good. As you may not know, everything's very different. So you're in the year 2017. Yes, very long time from when he was alive. You're dead in this year, but you're alive now.
The world was supposed to end in 2012.
But we're alive.
What is IB doing here?
Today you're going to be talking to me on my talk show.
About what?
The U.S. Constitution.
Oh!
Yes. As some of you may not know, he was one of the writers for the U.S. Constitution. In fact, he wrote the initial draft. Follow me. Come on, come. Welcome back to Let's Take a Stroll. Right there, you see that? Yeah, right there. And in this portion of the show, we're going to be asking him questions. Now, I know some of you have sent out some questions during the break on social media, and I have all of them right here. And we're going to be asking this kind sir all these meaty-gritty questions. You ready?
Indeed.
Okay. Number one. When was it written?
Well, you see, I wrote the U.S. Constitution in 1787.
Wow. That's a long time ago. I wasn't born. My mom wasn't born. My great-great-grandma wasn't born.
Well,
Or my other great-grandma.
you're supposed to die in 2012.
But I'm alive and you're dead. Next question. How long did it take you to write this Constitution? I mean, it must have took you years to come up with all those ideas and put them in one thing,
No.
No. Oh.
Actually, it only took me 6 weeks to finalize.
6 weeks?
Yes, indeed.
Only 6 weeks. 6 weeks.
Indeed.
I can't even write an essay in 1 month. And you wrote that in 6 weeks?
Sounds like a personal problem.
You need to write my essays. I'm gonna bring you back later. Anyways, next question. What did the U.S. Constitution help us establish?
Well, U.S. Constitution helped us establish a national government and fundamental laws that guaranteed certain basic rights for our people.
Why do you think that's so important, though?
Because our government was very weak and breaking, and we needed a way to unite it.
So this Constitution was a good way to create that.
Indeed.
Very nice. Could you help us understand the difference between the U.S. Constitution and the Declaration of Independence? Many people have been confused on what's the difference between them. Some people have gotten them mixed up, as I have.
Oh, indeed. Well, now the Constitution has created our government that I'm sure you're very familiar with today.
Yes.
And the Declaration of Independence just listed some grievances that separated us from the British rule.
Okay, so can you go in more depth of what is the U.S. Constitution? What was in it? What is it?
Well, now I'm pretty sure, as you're familiar with, as I said before, that the Constitution just created our government and separated us from what the British had us doing. And so it gave us the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch.
Ah,
Indeed. And so, yes.
that's it.
Mhm.
Well, that includes this segment.